president of the Patriots Anti-Corruption Initiative, Comrade Stephen Ibe, has lamented the poor service delivery by the port terminal operators, which he says has resulted in shippers paying unfair demurrages to the coffers of the concessionaires. Stephen Ibe, in an exclusive chat with Nigeria Maritime TV, says most of the concessionaires lack modern equipment to discharge cargo from the vessel, faulty cranes, and man-made delays to hand-twist shippers in paying for overtime cargo.
The experience we are having in Apapa Premier Port today is a very bad one. So assessing it generally from when they took over Apapa Port, I will say that we have been calling for MPA to take back Apapa Premier Port because the reverse is what we are seeing. Where will we start? We will start by saying that, by telling you that there is no forklifts to load the containers in the port. Sometimes you will be ready to drop your container for examination. That results to what you always hear me saying. And I still maintain very soon the Patriots Anti-Corruption Initiative will be in court with AP Mola, TICT, Port and Cargo, because they are into the same practices that your cargo will enter their terminal. It becomes a lion's den. You read their debit note as they said, pay and take evidence of payment to them to drop your container that day for you to perform an examination. They will tell you that there is no space. Maybe either they don't have forklift or because the ship arrive and they are using the forklift to receive cargoes from the ship side, and then they will now stop you from performing examination. The same them will turn around, calculate the whole debit note. You must pay all before they will allow you to take your container, because your hands are tied. Your containers are in their terminal.
While the issue of blocking of containers by security agencies contributes to unfair storage charges, Tipasi wants the government to call the security agencies in port to order and checkmate the activities of the concessionaires.
I've become a thing of the past if we call a spade a spade. What do I mean by that? If we wrote a letter, as I told you earlier, to the Inspector General of Police, that letter was minuted to a high-rank police officer. Which we get to that place, we are called. When we get to that place, they said there is nothing like that, and we tell them that things like that, there are evidences. They said, okay, they have to. But for that to stop, the federal government of this country should call the Inspector General of Police to order, to call his men to order to stop those kind of rubbish. That is wrong, and it will stop. But the issue is that we, the anti-corruption crusaders, we are just crying mostly like a lonely bird crying in the wilderness without nobody doing anything.